Welcome back to Chow Mayne, and today I have a special one for you. We're going to play a game called Duskers, and the general idea of this game is you're stuck out in space, and you're looking for fuel, you're looking for scrap, you're looking for anything you could use to fix your ship, get home. So it's kind of one of those games, but you're going to do this in a very unique way. So you're traveling around the cosmos, and you find derelict ships and stations, and you can board them and basically search around for scrap, for fuel, most importantly fuel. And you do this not as a human being, but you send a team of drones that you operate. You send them out into the ship, and so everything is seen from the drone's perspective. Really cool game. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Like and subscribe, please. It's been awesome doing this channel, and I can't wait to bring you more. But I wanted to get this game to you guys. I've owned it for years, and I've played it off and on throughout that time, but never really like deep dove. So let's get into it here with the let's start with the training, because like I said, it's been a while since I played it, so I think it'll help to reacquaint myself with the controls, because there's a lot of typing. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's go to drone operator training. All right, welcome to drone operator training. Use arrow keys to pilot the drone. So you can see we have Noah and Vinny right now. This is just a training, so I don't think it lasts too long. It's about 5 minutes or so. All right, press 2 to switch to drone 2. All right, there's good old Vinny. Press space to switch to schematic view of the ships. All right, currently the derelict ship is unexplored, so you only see your ship's docking bay. Type open A1 or just A1, then enter to open airlock 1. Now press space to switch back to drone view. All right, pilot the drone into the derelict ship. I can talk. Through the derelict ship through airlock A1. All right, you found a power inlet. Notice how drone 2 has a generator in its list of upgrades. Upper left corner of screen, type generator. I remember this. Now you've powered an area of the derelict ship. Switch to the schematic view with space to see. You can now operate the newly powered doors. However, never open doors to unknown rooms. Even though door 4 is open. Notice door 4 is open. Type navigate 1 R3 to send drone 1 to room 3. All right. Navigate 1 R3. Huh. There he goes. Noah. So you can see up there, they both have their little skills. Noah has motion and 50 motion and gather, and then he has generator. Press 1 to switch to drone 1, drone 1's view, and search room 3. Okay. Ah, yes, there's some fuel. You found a fuel access port. Drone 1 has a gather upgrade. Type gather or GA, then space, tab, or enter to auto-complete to gather propulsion and jump fuel. All right. All right, 0 days propulsion acquired and 1 jump cell acquired, 1 J fuel. Let's see if room 4 is safe. Drone 1 has a motion sensor upgrade. Switch to the schematic view and type motion, then enter. The red indicator in room 4 means badness is in there. Let's see if we can herd them out of room 4. First, pilot drone 1 back to room 2. All right, so let's nav 1 to R2, a D2. Technically, we could navigate it 1 to R2, D2. Just saying. Now let's try herding the enemy from room 4 to room 3. From the schematic view, use the motion sensor again. Okay. Type D4 to close door 4, then D5 to open D5. Close door 5 when the enemy wanders into room 3. Okay, let's close door 4. Let's open D5. Let's get ready to close D5. Nice. Trapped. Now it's safe to open door 2 and explore room 4. Okay, let's send Noah. Noah's our point man right now. D2. Well, come on, Red. Use the motion sensor to see if the room on the other side of door 3 is safe. Okay. Okay. Motion. Now it's safe to open door 3 and explore on the other side. D3. Beautiful. Ooh. A destroyed drone! Drive up to it and type the command sweep or swap to loot its upgrades. Press escape to close window when you're done. Is there anything else in here? I just had to check. Alright, swap. Nice. Looks like he has a lure. Drops a lure which attracts nearby organic threats. We're going to take that. Alright. Switch back to schematic view. Looks like there's no more ship to explore. To leave, let's try a single navigate command to simultaneously send both drones, 1 and 2, back to the docking bay. Type help navigate to learn how. Okay. Alright, Luke, rest in peace. Thank you for your service. Navigate. Oh, let's navigate all. Navigate all R1. That's so sweet. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay. Notice when Vinny left the generator, all the power went out again, except for the airlock door. Last thing, you can use help to browse commands and help command for help on a particular command. Type exit to return to your mothership and end the tutorial. Okay, yeah, that was good. I kind of forgot some of that stuff. All right, let's get right into it. I think, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go to reset. Because some funkiness happened, I remember the last time I tried to play this, and I didn't do a reset, and it, like, completely messed me up. Like, it didn't give me all the stuff that I had originally, and it was almost like it was a bug. All right. Would you like to view summary? Yes. Warning, vessel, recoil, fail. Calculations consistent with projected anomaly re-entry. Initial scans and telemetry inconsistent with previous readings. Common registration points contain variance outside acceptable thresholds. Scanning for possible malfunctions. External monitoring process shows no sign of malfunction. Recommended course of action? 1. Proceed with exploration and previous objectives. End of file. End of line. Saving log to drive. Save complete. Many tips and commands are listed in the help menu. Access this menu in the future from the pause menu, or directly from the console using help. Okay. All right, so here we are. We're in the northern system, in the Morpheus galaxy, in the universe. We're sitting right outside. Our ship is called the Justice, it looks like. We have 3 drones. Let's see where our drones are. Matt, Holly, and Robbie. Awesome. So Matt has stealth and a gather. Holly has a generator, and Robbie has a tow and a probe. Do we not have a motion? What is this? We need a motion. Big time. I mean, I'm going to give it one shot. This has happened before, and I've had to restart the game. When you don't start with a motion, it makes things very difficult. So we'll try to land on the first thing we can, and if we find a derelict drone, if it doesn't have motion, I'm starting over, man. I'm going home. All right. Because I feel like that's a glitch. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. But starting off the player with no motion is like... it's cruising for a bruising, where I come from. Let's just put it that way. So we're sitting over a ship right now called the Tiberius. It's a government C class. It's 22 years old, stable. No infestations that are seen. Let's see, we have not visited yet. It has a scrap capacity of 48. That doesn't mean there's going to be 48 scrap inside. It just means it has the potential to have a lot of scrap. Currently, we have 6 propulsion. We have 2 jump fuels. We have 2 scraps out of 50 in our hold. So let's go ahead and land on the Tiberius. We'll take all 3 of our drones. Let's board. Let's board this bad boy. Scanning inconclusive. 46,290 communications found in archive. 44,544 are corrupted. Begin communication. Are you sure that it wasn't just a cruiser or cargo ship, Jim? Maybe a new model? I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just keep an eye out in case you're being surveyed. Something. Remain vigilant if you see it again. Continue to send out something system and notify control. I'll check in again in an hour just before we jump. Captain Lau. End communication. All right, so here we are, ladies and gentle ducks. We're on our ship. Let's open A1 and hope for the best. Like I said, this could go south fast without a motion. All right, Matt, you're on point. All right, there's yield generator. There's some scrap. D4 is wide open, but it says there's no infestations on here, so I'm not worried too much. Matt has a gather. Who has... Holly has the generator. Let's turn on the juice. Alright, generate. Alright, looks like there's 2 other rooms in addition to R3. So let's oh yeah, we have Robbie. Let's get Robbie out here and get him over to room 3. Yep, there's Luke. Oh, please tell me you have emotion, good sir. What do we do? Info. Alright, Luke is destroyed. Use swap to exchange upgrades. Cannot use tow or destroy. Cannot use tow on destroyed drones. Only, I think that's disabled drones. Yeah, only disabled drones. So we can't tow him back, but we can cannibalize him for materials. Let's go swap. Gosh, teleport. Oh well. Like I said, without emotion, I have no idea if these 2 rooms are dangerous, but it says 0 infestation, so we're going to take it at its word. If this goes south, like I said, I'm resetting, because starting without motion is just no fun in this game. I mean, I get possibly it's a challenge, but it just kind of seems like a dumb way to... It's like starting you off in, like, Zelda without a sword. Wait a minute. D2. Alright. 3... Robbie, I'm sorry if this goes badly. Alright, there looks like some fuel, some more scrap. Alright, let's gather all. Oh. Robbie doesn't have the gather function. It's Matthew. Alright, Matthew. I'm not calling him Matt. I'm calling him Matthew. Alright, gather all. No fuel. What a bummer of a boarding. Okay, we got some scrap. I think all we're going to get out of this mission is scrap. And again, without motion, I have no idea what's in R4. I mean, we're just going to trust the initial reading that, or initial scan, that there was nothing aboard. Oh, some more scrap. And that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Navigate. Oh, R1. Well, we'll take one more look at the map and see if there's other ships within range that have no infestations, because the heck if I'm going onto a ship with no motion and a possible infestation. Okay, so we got no fuel, but we did get 4 scraps, which I guess is better than nothing, but I'm still not happy about not having motion. Let's go to drone config. Again, I'm just not missing that. Usually if you had extra stuff, it would be down here in the inventory, but we don't have anything other than what's currently equipped to our drones. Modifications, and here you can upgrade certain skills and you can create, but I don't think we have the recipe for motion. Yeah. Alright, so let's just take a quick look. Here's a ship out here with 1 infestation, 1 infestation, 1 infestation. This one's 2 jumps, 3 jumps, 3 jumps. 35 scrap, 65 scrap, 50 scrap capacities. Let's go to the barge B, Lady Sheila, and we'll give it a sec. If we can find a drone within reason and it has a motion that we can swap, we'll keep going. Otherwise, I'm resetting this mug. All right, let's travel over to the Lady Sheila. And let's board it. Again, there is an infestation on this ship. I will have no idea where it is without motion, so... Alright, we have a communication here. See how they're scrambling like scattered ants? Don't they understand there's no time to understand, let alone prevent it? Some of us may survive. I mean, probability dictates that something, maybe a pocket somewhere, unaffected, cut off from the rest. You know, I've created something. That can find these theoretical them, help them, offer them a solution, conwashin of our research salvations, I suppose. I don't know. I've broken every stipulation of the AI you are since we last spoke. The last gain has fallen and the gloves are off. Shoot! I'm afraid to hit enter. Tell me this isn't pointless. This is going to be pointless without emotion. Let me tell you how much. Alright, so here we are. Let's take Matt, your point. And he does have stealth, which it's only going to go so far. Alright, there's a generator. It doesn't look like there's any open doors in this immediate chamber. I take that back. D15 is wide open. Oh, that's always fun. Alright, Holly, do your thing with the electricity. Alright, power's on. It looks like we have 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 or 5 rooms. We just can't see down there farther until we get deeper into the ship, but Matt's gonna go into this room. There's another generator. D, that door is closed. 2 doors that are closed. Alright, so we have another generator. Yeah. So this is the point where I'd like to use motion because we have no idea what's behind any of these doors. We could just take a chance. I'm gonna do that, I guess. I mean, you know, let me close D15. At least we won't lose all our drones if something goes south right here, and we're gonna just take a chance to open D14. Oh, we can't. I have a feeling R5 is gonna be it's gonna be a infestation. But let's just do it. Like I said, worst case scenario, reset the game. And hopefully the roll of the dice gives us a, yep, there it is. D8, D8, D8. Alright, so now we know there's a terminal in R5, and there's also what looked like a something. I don't know if it just didn't see me. Because usually they'll chase you, and they kill you pretty quick. So let's go out of there. Let's go over here. Hopefully that was the one infestation it was talking about. Let's open D9. Give me a derelict drone, please. What's that? Oh, that's a security turret. Okay, so here's the deal. Ship upgrade. Oh, what's this? Ship defense. Items found. Ship defense. Controlled via ship access terminals. Ship upgrade. Remote power. Use tow to salvage back to docking bay. Okay. Alright, I have an idea here. I'm not going to call this a loss yet. We're not going to quit just yet. Something just occurred to me. How we might be able to get this going. Alright, first of all, let's tow this upgrade back to our boat. Looks so cool. So you're kind of seeing like a radar, almost echolocation view of what the drone sees. Alright, let's hit tow again to drop it. Alright, Robbie. Sorry, I got something in my throat. I got a frog in my throat. Alright. So Matt has stealth. And what I'm thinking is, was there anything else in there? Oh yeah, that turret. So the infestation is in R5. If we get that whatever it is, if we can trick it to go up to R4 and then trap it in R4, we can send we can send Robbie down to R5, access that terminal and turn on that turret and blast that creature into oblivion. You know what I'm saying? Do you smell what I'm cooking? Let's do that. Let's cook that dish. Alright, close D9, good set. Alright, Matt. Alright, let's do this thing. We see, without motion, we still have no idea, so we're gonna do this one way, and then we're gonna try it a different way. If this doesn't work, because without motion, we're not gonna be able to tell if it goes into room 4. I don't know, maybe let's open D11. Get ready to close D11. We're just gonna wait a sec. All right. It is at this point that I'm a little scared. Oh, what am I thinking? That's teleport, not interface. We can't interface with that. Okay, well, that's okay. If the infestation is trapped in room 4, then we should be able to get into R5. Let's close D15 behind us. Again. Matt. We can activate his stealth, I guess, and run in there, run out if he's still in there. Stealth and D8. Try your shooting. Oh. Oh, there it is. D8. Shoot, it's running. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh boy, oh boy. D8, 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 D8. Come on, follow me in here. Will he follow me in here? Yes, he will. Okay, D15. Oh, sheet. Okay, D15, close it behind us, close it behind us. Woo! Okay, turn stealth off. I just burned through almost all that stealth, but... Oh my gosh. Oh, and it replenishes. I love that. I love that about that. Okay, infestation is stuck in R3, but the problem is that generator is in R3, but that's okay. That gives us a minute to explore R5. Okay. Man, that was a little harrowing right there. All right, D10. All right, should be good in here now. And if needed, we can lure that infestation back in here. Now that we kind of know how stealth works. Ah, yes. Tell me this is some fuel. Gathering fuel. 1 day propulsion acquired. No jump fuel, but we did get a 1 day propulsion. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, D12 should be good. Yes, there's a drone. This is coming together. Use dock A2 from schematic view. Okay, so we can bring our ship around to A2 if we need to. I'm not going to do it right this second. Let me see what's up with this drone over here. All right, we have a door and another door. That door, D7, goes to the chamber where the infestation is stuck. All right, let's see what's up with Zach. Info. Oop, not info, B. Info. All right, drone Zach. Use tow to salvage back to docking bay. Use swap to exchange. What does he have? Mine. Drops a proximity mine. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. All right, in the meantime, let's get Robbie over to R6. Navigate 3, R6. While he's moving over here, we're gonna get Matt to drop a fatty bomb right here. Let me make sure Zach and Robbie are out of the room. Or not Robbie, but is it Robbie? Yeah. All right, Robbie, where'd you go? Oh, I sent him to R5, not R6. Oh wait, no, I did send him to R6. What? Oh, maybe he got stuck on that wall. I don't know. That's the computer that we could use to turn on the turret, but we don't have an interface function yet. All right, so we came up a drone. So let's tow this new drone, Zach, back to, you know what? We don't even have to do that necessarily. Let me go to schematic view. Let's dock A2. Oh, I gotta put space. So that'll bring our ship around to the other side of this vessel. There it is. So now it's docked at A2. Let's open the doors. Now we don't have to trudge Zach all the way back through the ship. We can just bring him in right here. This is actually, aside from still not finding emotion, which is absurd to me, we're coming up quite a bit. We found a ship upgrade. We found a drone. Let's type tow. We got a mine upgrade. All right, Robbie, we're gonna leave you in there. Let's go to our schematic. All right, Matt, you're gonna drop a mine right here, and you're gonna get the heck out of Dodge. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here. We're gonna close D12. We're gonna close A2. I don't really like the fact that I'm trapping Robbie in the ship, but like I said, worst case scenario, we can get the ship and get out of here at a total loss situation. But let's see if we can. Oh crud! I'm gonna have to put the, ah, man. I don't know if I can pick up that mine now. That's the only problem. I'm gonna have to put a mine at the door D8 because I don't have access to the D7 door. Shoot. All right. And I don't know if I can disable that mine. Like if it'll kill me if I go up to it. All right. Let's put a mine right here by D8. Oh, not D8, sorry. Don't open D8. Mine. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's close D10. All right, so let's open D8 and watch that guy burn. Come on. Terminal in room R5 damaged. That's fine because I couldn't access it anyway. And I don't know. It doesn't say that that thing was killed. So I guess we just, yeah, I don't know if I planned that out very well. Maybe I should have put 2 mines in there. Or we do this. I have an idea. I have one last idea. Although, shoot, I don't want to leave a mine here if that thing's not dead. Oh well, we're gonna do this. We're going Rambo it. Oh, it's dead. Boom, and it left a bunch of junk. All right, 2 scraps acquired. Nice job, mine. That is what I like to hear. Look at that. All right, I'm still not happy about not having a generator. All right, we've left that generator. The power is off, as you can see. But we're gonna go down and activate this generator. All right, now it looks like we have access to more ship. Let us bring the ship over to, let's dock at A3. That's so cool how that works. I love that. All right. Without motion, I still don't know what's going on in these rooms. All I could hope for is another drone that has a motion. I mean, again, you know. All right. D14. Let's go down to Holly is in there. Robbie is in the ship. And Matt is just hanging. So let's bring Matt down. Matt, you're on point. Please don't be anything stupid in this room. Okay. Gather all. Let's open A3. Alright, so we got 2 scraps. We have 2 more rooms to explore, which I think it would be kind of dumb if we didn't do it, so let's close D14 and A3 just to be safe. D6. What is that? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. D6, 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 D6. Mine. Oh, boy. All right, Matt's disabled. And that thing's still alive. I basically farted out of mine and it blew me up. Hopefully it did a little damage to whatever that thing is, but I have nothing else to... I have nothing else to fight that thing with. I can do this, though. And I will do this. I'm gonna lose Matt. But it's my only hope of getting Holly alive. It's too risky to try to get her from R3 to R1 and to get out of here. Although, I take that back, I can bring the ship back over to R1. I can bring the ship back over to R1. I can get Holly out of here. We can try to go to a different wreck, find the motion, come back and hopefully rescue Matt. If the game works like that. I think it does. I think we can come back to places we've visited as long as we don't leave the system. Maybe we can even come back here. Dang it. So what my initial thought was to open airlock 3 with no ship there, and I would pull that infestation out. But I think it would also pull Matt out, and I don't want to lose Matt's stealth gather in mine. Without those, we're done. We're cooked. All right. We're gonna try this. This whole video is jacked if we don't have emotion. Let's dock A1. I have half a mind to open that airlock and see if the infestation gets sucked out and not Matt, but I have a bad feeling Matt would get sucked out too, and we'd be... It's the worst of the two bad scenarios. All right, so A1, Holly, return to base. Matt, we're coming back for you, brother. We're coming back. Lootable drone detected that can be salvaged. Recommend tow back to docking bay. Yeah, I'm not going in there with the infestation and endanger my other 2 drones. All right, so we got 4 what about that? Oh, because Matt had the gather, so he had everything we found. Drone added to fleet, Zach. Matt, drone 1 lost. 3 upgrades lost. Stealth gather in mine. Holy moly, that was a debacle. It does look like we can go back to the Lady Sheila, but whether or not Matt's there is anyone's guess. Let's travel over to the large blue and see just if on a complete chance if we can find a motion detector. Let's go ahead and fix Zach if we can. Modifications. Zach is 0 out of 70 health. We can repair all of it for 5 scraps. Oh wait, am I reading that right? No, we can repair HP by 10 for 1 scrap. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, execute. All right, so Zach is 60 out of 70 health. He has no abilities, but we're going to bring him along. At very least, he can just be cannon fodder. I hate to say that, but he could be cannon fodder for that one infestation that's on the ship, even though it'd be useless to just basically lose him. It's not like he has any weapons and can do damage to whatever it is. All right, let's travel. This is quickly turning... Oh, no, I didn't. I got clicky and didn't bring Zach. Well, now. All right. Let's see how fast we die. This game is not Duskers anymore. It's how fast are we going to die. A1. All right, Holly. D4 is closed. There's a generator. D5 is closed. D11's open. There's a terminal. Generate. Okay. So it looks like we have our 5, our 6, and our 4 are immediately accessible. So we're just going complete commando style because Rambo. We have nothing to lose at this point. Nothing in this room. Let's go up to R5. D4, open please. All right, there's a drone info. Drone Tweaky destroyed, but we can swap. Please have a motion. Oh, he has a teleport and a gather. All right, Holly, you got to leave the generator and come get this stuff because I don't have any slots in Robbie left. Swap. Okay, so the next room to go into would be R6, but we got to get Holly back to the generator. All right, so R6, probably the one with the infestation in it, but we're going to die opening the door. And I'm dead. Yeah, I know. D4. R6. Oh, no, D8. Okay, D8's closed. R6. Man, I just got nailed. 43 out of 70 damage on Robbie. D5. Please don't still be in here. Alright, there's a turret, but we can't access it because we don't have a terminal. Alright, so hopefully that's the one infestation. It is now stuck in R5. So let's open D2. Yep. Oh man. D5. D2. D2! Ah! D5, D5, D5. Alright, if I open D8, will they fight each other? Did I not? Oh, I opened D4. Wow, awesome. Game over. Because Holly's gonna die. Unless we can get Robbie out here by some miraculous... A1. Well... You guys kind of saw how that went down. We lost Holly. We are now down to one drone. This has been an unsuccessful playthrough all the way around. Our only hope is to travel. We don't have enough fuel to get anywhere else in this system. So let's see if we can head off to whatever this system is. All right, so hopefully our propulsion, it refills when we travel to a different system. All right, so here we are in the loggerhead system. We're sitting over a ship called the Saraswati, which is under quarantine. There's an infestation type. It's 193 years old. Scrap capacity 91. Let's see what else there is around here. There's a fuel depot with 2 infestations. Yeah, there's a trading post. Can we even get there? We can. Auto trade. Might as well. Why not? I mean, we just wasted all our propulsion. Let's board it. And of course, there's a motion to buy. But at this point, can we sell? Can we sell? We can. Let's buy motion. Lure, turret. We could buy a turret. I do want tow, so that if we ever... Let's get rid of probe, and let's get a turret. Not bad. Can we buy propulsion fuel? We don't have any scrap to buy propulsion fuel. All we have is jump fuel. We can make one more jump. And at that point, we're not going back. I mean... we're screwed. I do have Zach. I just remembered that we didn't bring him on board. Now we have him on board. Okay, this is we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going and see what happens. This is the worst intro to this game I've ever had. Let's put Robbie's in bad shape, and we don't have any money to fix him. Let's give Zach the motion and the turret. We'll leave Robbie with the tow. He'll come in after if we find anything good. We're not gonna. We have enough fuel to make it back to where we came from, I think, if we want to go get Holly. But there were 2 infestations in that ship that I saw, so the readout was completely wrong. Yeah, I can't even go back. The only option I have is to jump one more time. And we can either go back there or we can move forward. Let's just... I'm sorry, Matt and Holly, you guys are lost in time. Unless we get really lucky in the Juniper system, we'll come back for you. I am now out of jump fuel, but I have propulsion for this new system. We're gonna make the best of it and see what happens. I don't know. Let's find out. So we're in the Juniper system. We're above a ship called the derelict Sandstorm. It's a private A class. No info on the infestations. It's a 235-year-old ship. It's volatile. What are our other options? Is there anything else good around here? The Andrus space station, one infestation, volatile. Oh my gosh. Is there anything stable in here? Nope. All right. Like I said, it's so far we haven't died completely. Let's board the Darude Sandstorm. We have no idea what's on board this thing, but at least we have motion now. At least there's that. We have Zach and Robbie, our two last soldiers. That's board. Scanning inconclusive. No crap. Hull integrity, medium. Age 235, volatile. Darude Sandstorm. Objective, it was a luxury vessel. Its directive was a luxury vessel. Crew 10, hold unknown. Okay. Alright. Alright, Zach, you have 0. Oh. We didn't even bring... He has the motion ability, but we don't have any motions to use. Do you like pina coladas? Well, this is our last stand. It doesn't even look like Zach has lights. What is going on here? Alright, Robbie. You're our last hope. You're our only hope. I have a feeling we're gonna die right off the bat. Alright, found another dock, found a terminal. No open doors down here. Zach can't see. He has no sight. Like there's a generator. Did we even bring a generator? I think we did, right? No, we didn't. No, because that was on Holly. I have talk about all-time backfires. Oh man. At least he can see doors. This is terrible. This is where you starve to death in space, because we've just basically... And we don't have any power. We can't open any of these doors. So... Yeah. I don't know. At this point, let's navigate all. R1. This is the true horror of survival horror. We're just going to starve to death in space. Because we are out of fuel. We're not out of fuel, technically, but let's exit. There's nothing we can do here. I mean, the only way this would even work is if the minute we got onto a ship and we found a drone just sitting there that happened to have a generator, we'd be in business. But we have no jump fuel. We can kind of go still anywhere in the system, but again, there's a space station with one infestation. I mean, we might as well, right? Let me get Zach and Robbie next to each other, because it's kind of driving me crazy that I have to... There we go. Alright. What do you guys say? Travel? Travel. Alright, bored. This is so crazy. Oh, man. Let's see. This was a pleasure port. It's my nickname in college. No, it wasn't. Fixed the food replicator on B-Wing. Just a hiccup in the communications. Firing crazy signals in the molecular assemblers. No problem now, though. Made myself up an amazing slice of lemon meringue. Little fellas are firing on all cylinders again. Doubt anybody will complain as fine as that pie. I'll fire a report out to Leyland when I get back. Who's this Leyland, and what does he do? When I get back up to engineering, let them... Something, their babies are all good. Let them know. Linking with theory index gray goo. Molecular assemblers reference requires further investigation. Recommended course of action. Gather further log data about molecular assemblers from space stations or fuel depots. I don't like that Zach can't see anything. I wouldn't say he's useless to us, but here we go. He thinks there's going to be a generator that I can't power. There's some scrap. There's a generator and some more scrap. Gather all. Oh, no. He doesn't even have gather. Either does he. Did I... Well, this could be the day that we go down. There's a turret. Another airlock. Nothing else we can do here. At all. What a waste. What a wasted playthrough. That's all good though. It'll give you guys a good idea of what Duskers is. And like I said, if we started off the day one with motion, this would be a totally different game. I can't but help think it's a glitch that it doesn't start you off with motion. There's one other thing to try in the next playthrough that I think is probably the culprit, and there's a data wipe in the menu when you first start the game, and I think it could just be corrupted again, and so I need a data wipe to start the game over fresh. But anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. This was Duskers. I am going to do a part 2, possibly tonight. We'll get this video up, see how it does, but let me know in the comments what you guys think of Duskers, and we'll see you on the next one.